Welcome back to 2 Cents Unfiltered, where we cut through the noise, challenge the narratives, and remind people what real greatness looks like. Before we get started, I want to thank you all for watching my videos. If you like the videos, please subscribe and click the like button. Thanks again. Also, thank you, David, for the inspiration. Let's get to it. Today, I want to talk about something we used to take for granted, something that once defined us: the unrelenting pursuit of American excellence, discipline, grit, the relentless drive for perfection. When I think of that, I think of the space race, a time when America stared the impossible in the face and said, "Let's go." But here's the question: is that same fire still burning today, or have we traded excellence for comfort? What was the spirit that built a nation? Let's rewind. The America that won World War II, that built skyscrapers higher than the clouds, that split the atom and reached for the stars, was an America fueled by discipline, risk, and pride in mastery. Our grandparents didn't ask for balance. They asked for results. They didn't want participation trophies, and they wanted victory. That drive for perfection wasn't arrogance, it was duty, because they understood something we've forgotten. Excellence isn't an accident, it's the result of grit, routine, and sacrifice. When JFK stood before the nation in 1962 and said, "We choose to go to the moon," not because it is easy, but because it is hard, that wasn't just about space. That was a statement of who we were. The space race wasn't just about science, it was about identity. The Soviets beat us to space. Sputnik humiliated America. Our pride, our belief that we were the best, was on the line. And so America responded not with excuses, but execution. We built NASA from scratch. We poured billions into research. We worked 16-hour days, not because of paychecks, but because of purpose. Think about what that took. Mathematicians like Katherine Johnson doing calculations by hand, engineers at Huntsville and Houston working through the night, astronauts risking their lives to expand human possibility. That was discipline. That was grit. That was America, obsessed with being the best in the world. Now fast forward, ask yourself honestly, is that spirit still alive? We live in a culture that celebrates self-care more than self-improvement. We glorify hustle, but despise hardship. We want success without the grind that makes it possible. Somewhere along the way, we got comfortable. We stopped asking, "How can I be better?" and then started asking, "Why should I bother?" You see it everywhere, from education to industry. We're producing influencers, not innovators. We're chasing attention, not achievement. And the question becomes, when did good enough become the new great? What excellence really means. Excellence isn't about perfection, it's about pursuit. It's not a finish line, it's a mindset. To be excellent means to reject mediocrity every single day. To look at your craft on whatever it is and ask, how can I make this 1 inch better? It's about showing up when no one's watching, doing the work when there's no applause, holding yourself accountable when others settle. That's what astronauts did. That's what scientists did. That's what America used to do. And it's not gone. It's just been forgotten. Some modern echoes of the space race. Here's the good news. There are still glimpses of that excellence today. Look at SpaceX. Say what you want about Elon Musk, but he reignited a national obsession with the stars. He brought competition and audacity back into aerospace. Look at companies like Blue Origin, NASA's Artemis program, and the private engineers designing reusable rockets. That's not nostalgia. That's a renaissance, a reminder that the DNA of greatness is still inside us, but it can't just live in billion-dollar labs. It has to live in our homes, our schools, our culture. We have to raise kids who'd rather build something than buy something, who believe hard work isn't punishment, it's privilege. The role of discipline today. Discipline isn't sexy, but it's everything. It's waking up when you don't want to. It's doing the reps when nobody's keeping score. It's rejecting shortcuts, even when they're right in front of you. The Apollo engineers didn't have YouTube tutorials. They had slide rules, paper, and determination. They built guidance computers that fit into a box smaller than a briefcase, and sent men 240,000 miles through space on less processing power than your iPhone. That's the power of discipline, multiplied by vision. Without discipline, dreams are just fantasies. Grit in the modern world. Grit is what carries you when motivation fades. It's what keeps you grinding when results haven't shown up yet. We've got to teach grit again, not as punishment, but as the foundation of freedom. Because here's the truth. If you can't master yourself, you'll never master anything else. Nations don't collapse from outside first, they collapse from within when they lose their will to excel. How does a nation reignite the flame? So, how do we bring it back? We start by expecting more of ourselves, stop celebrating average, stop lowering the bar to make people feel comfortable, raise it, and then raise it again. We remind people that excellence isn't elitism, it's responsibility, because the world doesn't need more mediocrity, it needs masters. When America is at her best, she doesn't just lead, she inspires. America's greatness has never been guaranteed, it's earned every single day by people who refuse to settle. That's the unrelenting pursuit of American excellence. Discipline, grit, perfection, not because it's easy, but because it's right. We went to the moon once, not for glory, but to prove that human will, combined with American spirit, can achieve anything. Maybe it's time we remember that again. This is 2 Cents Unfiltered. Thanks for listening. Now go out there and be excellent.